When you come not to a psychological seminar, but to an energetic spiritual seminar, for example, to our spiritual school, we begin deep, large-scale energetic work. The flow of the seminar, the immense energy of the seminar, is such that it is a very elevated, subtle stream of energy. And when we are at the seminar, this stream literally washes over us and cleanses our aura. In addition, at the seminar, we study demonology of this kind. And the knowledge of the science of these beings of the subtle plane changes the student's attitude toward what is happening at the seminar. I understand that these beings exist. I understand that they influence my nervous system. I learn the sampukatas. I apply energetic astral karate, and I learn how to cut off these entities. I become free. And what happens next? We return home. But at home, we may have ancestral larvae, or at the seminar, we may not manage to cut off all the larvae because the seminar, unfortunately, lasts only a few days. And if we do not practice Sampo, we find ourselves in a situation where the larva that remains alive understands that you no longer want to feed it, but it is hungry. It is a being of the subtle plane. And here, it begins to influence our central nervous system in a special way. For this larva, the most important thing now is survival. And this means it must influence our nervous system in such a way that we stop studying such deep ancient knowledge. This means the larva begins sending us destructive thoughts such as, I don't need this knowledge. This is all strange. This is all about negativity. Why talk about all these entities at all? I am only for positivity. None of this exists. I don't have money for this. There is no real basis for any of this. A person was at the seminar and energetically felt an amazing process of cleansing and filling. But the larva wants to survive. And that is why it sends us these thoughts. What do I want to conclude this video with? The thoughts that come into our heads are very often thoughts that are sent by someone or thoughts that randomly pass by, perhaps because some television broadcast released them into the field. And if a person does not know how to understand whether these thoughts are their own or someone else's, then we fall under any influence, and then anyone can direct us in any direction. And just when we have found a source of knowledge, the larva turns us away from this source and we return again to our old past suffering. So decide for yourselves. If you want to learn to see all influences and free yourself from them, then please write through our resources, register for the seminar, and come to learn how to work with the physical and subtle planes, with thoughts, emotions, and beings of the subtle plane. And we will teach you this.